Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Chairman of our campaign committee, Mr. Vice President to be, my darling wife, Victoria, and my kids here tonight. My friends and fellow Liberians, I thank you for the confidence you have reposed in me. With deep sense of gratitude, I accept the responsibility to lead this challenge in bringing about fundamental changes to our organization, the Union of Liberian Associations in the Americas, ULAA. I am especially thankful to my wife, Victoria, and our 4 children for allowing me to seek the presidency of our union. I love my country, I love my community, but I love my family first. My first and foremost responsibility is always to seek the well-being and protection of my family, their joy and happiness. And I am thankful for their love and support, especially in this endeavor. I also want to extend thanks to the Vice President-to-be, Mr. Paul Swangley Wilson, for agreeing to join hands with me in this venture, in bringing a new day and a new direction to ULAA. I salute all the candidates on my team, including Mr. Alex Red of California, Secretary General, Mr. Ernest Klein of Connecticut, an MBA holder, National Treasurer, Mrs. Jennifer Gray Bronstein of New York, Vice President of the Eastern Region, my dear friend and brother, Mr. Ralph Pearson of North Carolina, Vice President of the Southern Region, and Mr. Tyner Nino of Minnesota, Vice President of the Northern Region. This is the best team of men and women of the highest integrity and character, of vision and passion, love for country and community, of strong track record of demonstrated leadership, who have assembled to provide new life in ULAA, to restore the lost glory of our union, and wake up this sleeping giant, and to regain ULAA's influence, not only in our communities here, but on our national scene. I salute my entire campaign team, led by the most committed Liberian I have ever come across, Mr. Marlon O. King. When Marlon gives you his word, he will surrender to you everything he has at his disposal. Marlon is an excellent example of a true Liberian value. Ladies and gentlemen, I did not enter this race just because I want to add another line to my resume. I did not just enter this race just because I want to bring about social services in our communities. I entered this race because I want to change the entire landscape of ULAA, to shake up the foundation of this union to the extent that its impact will be felt heavily in 4 districts in Lofa County. Before I became president of the Cape Mon Association in the Americas, many in this room never heard of NACA. It was a dead organization. But today, we are constructing a bridge at a cost of over $100,000 in Grand Cape Mon County. In 2004, we partially renovated the hospitals in the county, reopened the outpatient wing, and provided salaries of hospital staff when the government was not forthcoming. We provided free drugs and medical supplies to St. Timothy Hospital until the current government took over operation. How many Liberian organizations can you hear about providing vital services of this nature to our people in need? When children were dying from childbirth, our former superintendent appealed to me for us to help train midwives because at the time there was a huge shortage of trained midwives owing to the war situation. We trained 28 women from all the 4 districts in our county as midwives and provided them health kits to minimize this problem. Today, NACA is a household name in Grand Cape County, and it has become a huge influence and a major stakeholder in the affairs of our county. When we speak, our entire county listens. To those of you who have signed on to support me, I want to thank you for believing in my ability. I am not the kind of person who believes in blind loyalty, promotion of cronyism, and propagation of failed leaderships. I do things based on personal convictions that it is the right thing to do. If I will stand alone, then let it be. However, I will never be a blind follower or someone who will be compared against his conscience to go along with the wind. Because no matter how long it will take, good will always triumph over evil. If I will have to differ with my best friend and my family member, I will do so, but respectfully, while serving my conscience. This is why I say to you today, if you do not believe in my conviction and my leadership, don't support me. Your support for me should be based on personal conviction and our leadership ability. By the same token, if we are truly convinced of our leadership, I urge you to get off the fence and become involved. Your support of our campaign will have neutral effects if you do not get involved. This election is a critical election in ULAA because the next leadership of our union will have a pivotal role to play in the next elections in our country. Let us not squander this opportunity. If we win, ULAA will seriously engage in constitutional reform in Liberia before the 2011 general elections. We will take the lead in launching constitutional change initiative in Liberia because there are compelling reasons for constitutional reform. For instance, we should not be electing senators for 9 years in Liberia in this age and time. I am of the conviction that our county superintendents should also be elected in an attempt to decentralize political power. Above all, I believe that we must seek dual citizenship so that those Liberians who have become naturalized in the United States will maintain their Liberian citizenship with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Our children who have been born in the United States must equally enjoy the same rights we enjoy as citizens of Liberia. I also believe that our communities in the United States must be strong, stable, and vibrant, with social services and the representations they need, and ULAA must seriously engage in reconstruction activities in Liberia. This is my mission. This is my calling. And this is why I have decided to seek this leadership. The highest goal of a people is to live in peace. But I am aware that the rule of law, which is the very foundation for a free society, has been under assault from top down in our country for decades now. While there have been efforts to improve the image of our